Yo, what is up, boys? We're back with another live stream right now. I'm just gonna hang out for a bit. Just gonna talk about 299. What's going on? Haven't been able to watch interviews yet. I gotta watch some interviews for fighters that are fighting this weekend. Hope you guys are fucking good today. Let's get into it, guys. Let's just chill, hang out for a bit. Hope you guys are fucking. What's good, Marlon? What's good, bro? I'm on set up. Poirier going back to the box. Damn, bro. Holy shit. Bro, I kind of want Poirier to win, but I don't think he's gonna win. I've been watching Poirier since I've been watching MMA, bro. I've been watching this guy for a long ass time. Yeah, I don't think he's winning though. I think Benoit Anthony just super hungry right now. Sucks, bro. It sucks for Poirier though, because I'm a Poirier fan, but it sucks for Poirier. He's talking about retirement too right now. Yeah. Let's go, Marlon. Shout out to Marlon. Drew Dober, what's good, Drew Dober? We got the chat, Drew Dober in the chat right now. He said, hello, dad. Dude. Oh, okay, I thought you said that's fucking funny. What's good, Millie? Let's fucking go. We got Millie in the house. What's good, Antoine, bro? Let's fucking go, Antoine. Yo, did you guys do a picks video for 299 yet? You and Nikki? Let me know, Antoine. What's going on with you, bro? MPD, what's good, MPD? Let's go. MPD said, I take back saying Luz has a lock. I mean, he's got a path to victory, but he's got to wrestle all 3 rounds. But I don't think he's gonna be able to keep the pace on Battle for 3 rounds. That's why I think Battle might be able to submit him later. But Lusa is tough though. Like he's got a chin on him for sure. I mean, I watched that JDM fight back, and this dude Lusa almost had him in an arm triangle. So I am worried if JDM goes out there pulls a guillotine choke on Burns, he can definitely get submitted. But I hope he keeps it. I hope he keeps it standing. I mean, yo, what's good, Trevor? Let's fucking go. We Trevor in the house said, "What's up, Pick'em?" I'm just chilling, bro. I just had some food. I'm just chilling right now. Antoine said, "I hope you boys had a great day." Yeah. Dude over said, "Where is a lock?" I don't know about that, bro. I don't think I don't think Weir's winning. I mean, if his most likely path to win is gonna be fourth, fifth round if he drags it on, and I think he's gonna drag it on. Might win the last 2 rounds. I think Mally will do enough to win the first 3 rounds. He might mix in takedowns. Don't be shocked if Mally goes out there mixes in takedowns because I've been listening to Tim Waltz's interviews. He's been talking about the fact that they have a game plan, good game plan for Cheeto Vera, but I'm worried about O'Malley's cardio though. We really don't know how this dude's cardio is gonna look out there in a 5 round fight because we haven't really seen this guy in a 5 round fight before. So good matchup for him. I mean, he wanted this matchup. He wanted to avenge his only loss. So let's see what happens. Yo, let's freaking go. We got Rigo in the house right now. What's good? What's good, homie? I was just in your chat earlier. I was like, let me go live for after you. But I didn't know how long you're gonna be live, bro. He said, "W Pick'em, sorry, I didn't see you start your stream, or I would have shouted you." It's all good, bro. You always fucking shout me out. It's all good, Rigo. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Ernesto said, "What's up? What's good, Ernesto? Let's freaking go." Yo, we might do a live stream for PFO. PFO is live 10, I think 11 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that, and during the day, and we might be live for PFO to be honest. It's a decent card. I mean, Cedric Duambe taking on Basinger. I mean, this dude trains with Cyril Gahn and Nasser Dinimov out of a factory, MMA factory. I mean, so it's gonna be a decent fight. MMA. What's good? Have Chandler said Poirier about to prove you all wrong. I can't wait till he batters the hype job. I'm not gonna lie. I am worried about fucking Poirier whooping this guy, man. Cause Santani, he's not as technical on the feet. He's got some nasty body kicks. What I like about Santani is that he's gonna implement his game plan out there. And we have seen Poirier just get taken down at will every time people want to take him down. I mean, Chandler, even though as good of a grappler he is, doesn't have the best fight IQ or the cardio. And Chandler was taking him down whenever he wanted to take him down. He was picking him up, throwing him down, and eventually just gassed himself out. But hope we're gonna find out what happens, bro. I'm kind of cheering for Poirier because I'm a Poirier fan. I hope he gets it done, bro. I don't want to see this guy retire. I mean, it'd be good for him if he retires. I mean, but it's gonna suck, bro. It's gonna be end of an era if Poirier goes out there retires. I've been seeing this guy fight since WEC days when I barely used to watch MMA. Anton said on 299 and 300 are cards filled with veterans versus the future generations. Yeah, bro. I mean, we have a lot of these up and comers on 299 to 300. I think a couple of those veterans can actually win, bro. I think Oliver has a chance. I mean, like a couple of these guys can actually win. I mean, who else? I think Jerry Protzka has a chance to get it done too. There's some good matchups though. Grimy said, "What's good, Grimy? Let's freaking go, Grimy. What's good with you, homie?" He said, "What's up, Pick'em? Let's freaking go. Let's go, Grimy." Anton said, "Yeah, Nikki has class this week, Monday, Thursday. So we're going live Friday with AJs. Let's fucking go, man. I'm glad you guys got AJ on there. It is good people's, man. I'll watch the podcast after you guys get it done." Hap said, saying Vera is a lock is low key hilarious. I mean, he's got a path to victory, but he's gonna have to like win at least like I don't think he's finishing him out. I know he finished him the first time. That was kind of fluky though, but I don't think he's finishing O'Malley. But if there's a finish, it's probably gonna be from Tito Vera though. Even though I say that, I don't think O'Malley's finishing him, bro. I haven't even seen Vera ever get dropped. So I think O'Malley's much more skilled on the feet. He should be able to just finesse him on in the striking on the feet. Anton said, like Oliveira versus Sarukian tugs at the heartstrings for both fighters. I'm a bigger Oliveira fan than Sarukian. I mean, Sarukian has he's really good too. Sarukian. I mean, he's not the biggest guy for 155, but he's really stocky and like he's really fucking good though. But I mean, knocking out Benir Darius, like I don't really care much about him knocking out Benir Darius. This is a test for him now for sure. Anton said, like some people thought Charles would never be champion, and it's taken Arman so long to get to this number one contender fight. I mean, I don't think a lot of people really wanted to fight Arman Sarukian. Who was he supposed to fight? He was supposed to fight someone else, right? When he took on when he fought Joaquim Silva. I think Joaquim Silva took that fight on short notice. I can't remember who he was supposed to fight. Then Benir Darius was the only one willing to fight down the rankings because Benir Darius was coming off a knockout loss to Oliveira. So um, I'm not like I think some of these people in the top 10 didn't really want to fight Sarukian, but I mean, yeah, I mean this is gonna be a good fight though. Oliveira, like I think he knows that he's got a chance to get it done here. Yo, Rigo said, yes, I do owe you, bro. You don't owe me anything, bro. You're good, Rigo. Anto said, hey, what's up? What's good, Hap? What's up, Rigo? Guys, Are you guys watching NBA tonight? Like, I might watch some NBA tonight. Like, I was watching that Bulls versus like which game was it? Kings. I think it was Kings Bulls versus Wolves versus Kings. I had a 1500 ticket on Bulls, and I cashed that out. I had a $25 bet on 1500 plus 1500. I cashed that. I didn't think they were gonna get it done. In the last 4 minutes, they somehow won. Still somehow, like I don't know how the hell they got it done. They were down like 20 points in the last quarter, and I should have just kept my fucking bet. I would have won like at least like 5 units on that one. Yeah, that's probably the worst cash I'd ever done. Ricky said, "What's up, Antoine? Hope you're good, bro." Hap said, "What's good, Antoine?" Guys, make sure you gotta check out Antoine's YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel, bro. Him and his boy Nicky, and they had me on the podcast the other day for I think it was Vegas 87 or Vegas 86. No, it was 298. I think it was UFC 298. Yeah, and yeah, we did. It was a good podcast, man. Make sure you guys drop him a sub. MMA Holics. I have said I was mad worried for Volkanovski. I'm literally not worried for Poirier at all. Everyone gonna glaze Poirier after he eats Benoit Santini. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna have been here the whole time. I mean, I'm not saying Poirier has no chance. I mean, he's definitely got a chance. He's better striker on the feet. I think more technical, and but I don't really know like how seriously he's taking his. I mean, he's always taking it serious though, but I don't really know. Like Santini is like super hungry. Like he wants to fight a Makachev. Like, but he is taking a big leap up in competition right now. So we're gonna find out what happens, bro. But I think the line should be closer. At this way, like Benoit Santini should not be 2-1. Like even though I think he's gonna win, he shouldn't be 2-1 favorite over Poirier though. Maybe he goes out there proves that he should be over 2-1. But yeah, I think the lines are way too wide now. Yo, what's good? Dark Story said, what's up, pick? I'm hyped for the card this weekend. Yeah, me too. I gotta get the pay-per-view tomorrow. Normally, like normally when you try to get the pay-per-view, like the day when you're watching the fights, sometimes the website can crash. So I gotta remember to get that. It's only like $65. This card is absolutely worth it. Yeah, I was like I was like thinking maybe I'll get the pay-per-view for Ngannou versus Joshua. I don't know if I want to get spent. It's not that much though. I mean, it's 40 fucking dollars, 40 Canadian, I think. I was like, maybe it'll be like 60, 80. But yeah, I think they're trying to charge people less because I think they know that people are not gonna pay $80 for that Joshua versus Francis card because the main undercard honestly isn't all that good. I think isn't Fury's brother making his debut or something like that on that card, Joshua versus Ngannou card, I think on the prelims. Yo, Robert said I have 200 and where a decision. I mean, if he's gonna win, it's gonna be a decision. I think it's gonna go the distance. I have this fight going the distance for sure. Yeah, Antoine said, hey, what's good, Darkstar? Dude Ober said, you look like evil Benir Darius right now. I'll take that as a compliment, Dude Ober. And yeah, that's fucking funny. Someone told me I look like this. I can't remember who it was. Some fucking Bollywood actor. I'll take that as a compliment. Though Benir Darius is a fucking killer. Even though he's got no chin, though. Maybe I don't know if me and Benir Darius ate the same punch from Sarukin. Yeah, I probably wouldn't wake up for the next 10 minutes. I mean, but that was a fucking crazy punch from Sarukian though. Sucks for Benir Darius, man. He was almost so close to getting the title shot. Like he was like one fight away. I mean, why do you think? I mean, he shouldn't have taken that fight at the Oliveira. To be honest, I think he would have got his opportunity against Makachev, but he took that fight against Oliveira. I mean, Oliveira was the number one contender, so. And Benir Darius doesn't really have a lot of pull in the UFC. I mean, no one really gives a fuck about the guy. So I guess he had to take that fight, but that sucks for him though. I don't think he's ever gonna be in the top five ever. No, he's getting older. I mean, he's always had no chin, but yeah, that sucks for him. I still can't believe he beat Gamrot. I mean, Gamrot's like got pillow hands. I mean, Gamrot's got no fucking power on the feet. Honestly, like if Gamrot's gonna finish anyone, it might be RDA. Like I was thinking about like throwing the over 2.5 rounds in a parlay. I was like, maybe Gamrot. This is the time when Gamrot goes out there, finishes him. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna finish Arya though, but maybe Gamrot. Like I know people. I mean, he knows that Gamrot probably knows that if he keeps going out there, putting on fucking getting boring decision wins, no one's gonna give him a title shot. I think he knows that much too. He's probably gonna try to go out there, finish a guy like RDA. I mean, RDA is like what 40, pushing 40 almost. But yeah, he's gonna need to finish like RDA at this point. If he doesn't finish RDA, like I don't think he's ever getting a title shot. I mean, he might later down, but I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. When we have guys like Sarukian, I mean Oliveira, I mean like all these other Benoit Santani, Poirier, like all these other guys, Gaethje up there, Max Holloway now fighting in 155. I mean, I don't think people really give a fuck about Gamera. He needs to finish a guy like RDA though. It's tough. I mean, RDA doesn't really get finished a ton out there, but he needs to finish a guy like RDA though. Dude, Robert said, watch Sugar soy leg crumble again. Yeah, I mean he's got brittle bones though, so like it could definitely happen, bro. I'm not saying like Sean O'Malley is the lock or anything. I was just saying that I was like he's probably a good parlay piece, but now like if you got him anything under -1 200, like -200 even, probably a good parlay piece. But anything over that, like just take a pass on it. It's not really not worth it now. 3-1, I mean it's way too wide now. Just take O'Malley by decision, maybe like a close split decision or some shit. Udover said, just because your ankle hurts doesn't mean you should lay there and get punched out. I mean, the way O'Malley fights though, like he needs his fucking mobility. Like he's not really a guy that's like doesn't really stay stationary, right? He's like moving the whole time. Have said, now you pick him, you're fair. You give Poirier a chance. So many people say he has no chance. I mean, like I don't know who's saying like I haven't. Maybe people are out there saying he's got no chance. I actually think he's got a chance. If he defends takedown, this could be anyone's fight. I think Poirier can win this fight if he keeps it standing. I actually think that Poirier has better boxing than Benoit Santini. Like Benoit Santini isn't that technical. He's got power. I mean, he throws nasty body kicks and like those head kicks. Now he's mixing it up with the head kicks. He'll throw body kicks and then go up top like the way he did against Ferola. But Ferola chinny. I mean, I knew that he was gonna finish him that one. If Benoit Santini gets this fight to the ground, I think he's probably gonna lock in the submission because he's got really good submission skills. But yeah, Poirier definitely has a chance, man. I mean, don't count Poirier out. And I kind of hope that Poirier gets it done. I mean, I'm a Poirier fan. Like, I mean, we like Benoit Santoni because he goes out there, puts on entertaining performances out there. But I've been watching Poirier for over a decade, man. Like, holy shit, it's gonna be sad if he goes out there tired this Saturday. I think he just wants to see where he's at right now, like against a hungry up and comer like Benoit Santoni. Yeah, MMA Holics, let's go, guys. Make sure you guys go drop him a sub, guys. Come on. MMA Holics said we'll fight you boys. Looking forward to the most on Saturday. Holland versus MVP is going to be bankers. I honestly don't think that's going to be the most entertaining fight out there. I think there's going to be fucking like. I think it's just going to be a point fight. Point fight. That one. The fight that I really want to see like so badly. I mean, like, there's some good matchups. I mean, Misol Pereira, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. I mean, that's gonna be an absolute banger. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk has never been in a boring fight. I think Asuma Bai probably just gonna fucking handle Cesar Vergara on the ground. There's some decent matchups. I mean, Gamma versus RDA. If RDA still has something left in the tank, I could see him putting up a decent performance. But yeah, it's gonna be like I don't know, man. Like Santani versus Poirier probably gonna be the best fight on the card. I have a feeling. I mean, Peter Yan versus Song Yadong. I might pick flip to Peter Yan. I've been thinking about it, bro. Like Peter Yan honestly isn't terrible. After watching some of his recent fights, like he actually didn't look too bad out there against Merab. Merab was just cage pushing him the whole time, taking him down. Like Merab attempted like 49 takedowns in that fight. It was crazy. And I think Peter Yan defended like majority of them, like 80% of them. Have said pick him. Just remember this for the post fight. Everyone is gonna glaze Poirier and Hap gonna have been on him the whole time and doesn't ever switch up. Good luck on that, bro. I hope I hope Poirier gets it done. But I mean, when you have a guy like Benoit Sanson, he's super hungry, he's willing to go out there, die each and every time, bro. Like it's gonna be a tough fight, I think, man. But if anyone can get it done, it's probably gonna be Poirier. I would actually pick Benoit Santoni over Sarukian, to be honest with you guys. I think this is probably gonna be a tougher fight than Sarukian, even though Sarukian has good wrestling of his own. I want to see that fight, Sarukian versus Benoit Santoni. Benoit Santoni goes out there, gets it done over Poirier. That'd be a fucking banger of a fight right there, right? Or feed Gamera to Benoit Santoni if he goes out there, gets it done. Stability said, I have been learning song. I've been leading song, but after mulling it over for a bit, I'm feeling Yan right now. Have you flopped your pick this fight? Like just I was talking about, bro. I've been thinking about it. Like I want to see how to look the scales. Song Yadong, like honestly, like his boxing is not as good as Peter Yan. Like Peter Yan, like I know, like you really gotta like put it on him. Song like Peter Yan from the get go. Like he actually won. I think he won the fight against Sean O'Malley, but it could have gone either way though. The only thing I don't like about Peter Yan is like he's so like starts too slow. Like doesn't get going early enough. But he can definitely win this fight. I mean, the odds are way too high. I mean, like when they're giving us like Song Yadong at plus 140, I was like, okay, Song Yadong has a chance. Now you're like Song Yadong was a favorite at one point. I think it was like minus 115 at one point, like a day ago, 24 hours ago. The lines have been like flipping back and forth, but I don't know. Like I really don't know where Peter Yan's head's at right now. Like he's already been the champion. Like he's already made some money. But yeah, this is a big step up for Song Yadong though. And Song Yadong honestly didn't look too good out there his last fight. Like I didn't like the way he looked out there. It like I remember Chris Gutierrez was landing some nice front kicks to the face there from was Chris Gutierrez a tricky customer though, but yeah, he was having success on the feet until Song Yadong started mixing in the takedown. So is Song Yadong gonna go out there mixing takedown? That's what I'm like not too sure about. Either way, it's gonna be a good fight. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight. And Twin said, I always call the UFC a movie franchise because you can grow like to like the characters apart of the UFC. They can be killed off by a new fighter, and I think the actor is Dev Patel. The one that you're talking about, the one that looked like no, there's another. I can't remember his name though. Like I haven't been watching Bollywood movies since I was like fucking 10 years old. Nate Brown said, "What's good, Nate Brown? Let's fucking go, Nate Brown." Nate Brown said, I told everyone Benio has shit striking and not a good chin. Yeah, that's why I locked up. Sarukian by like KO. I was like really confident that he was gonna get it done. He was only minus 180 when I locked him to money line, and then the money line went almost doubled because people realized that Benio Darius has no chin, And honestly, like Benio Darius striking has never been all that good. He's got some nice left hooks. Like he landed left hook on a Gamera, put him down, but Gamera like just crazy recovery. Yeah. But Benio Darius' chin has always been terrible. He's been sparked a couple of times in the first round. Now he's got like 5 TKO losses and 5 knockout wins. Like it's fucking 50-50 for him. I like Benio Darius though. He's seems like a good dude. And it was Dave Patel just dropped a new movie called Monkey Man. It looks like a good movie. It's his first time directing it too. Bro, I just got a Netflix subscription, so I might watch some. I want to watch the. I honestly thought Squid Games season 2 was out. I guess it's not out yet. They're gonna release it this year. But I might start watching some TV shows here and there. Like I canceled my Netflix subscription like for like a year ago, and I think it was like 6 months ago, and I haven't been watching Netflix in a bit. But I just resubscribed like last night. I want to see how the games go. I want to watch some NBA games right now. I just made some couple of like less than a unit, couple of bets on NBA just for fun. Just it's more fun when you have like some couple of dollars on it. Nate Brown's Gamera has gotten better. I'm definitely betting inside the distance. If Gamera's gonna finish anyone, it's probably gonna be RDA, but RDA is so dog tough. Like at first, I was like over 2.5 would be good here. But then the more I think about it, bro, like if Gamera's gonna finish anyone in the UFC, I know he's finished a couple of like cans, and I mean RDA is definitely on the downhill right now. Like we've seen RDA get sparked by Eddie Alvarez back in the day, but Gamera has pillow fist though. But his striking is coming a long way right now. Against Fiziev, man, he actually looked really good out there against Fiziev. I know that was an ankle injury for Fiziev, and I had money in Fiziev, and I was pissed off. But yeah, he actually looked good, bro. His striking was looking clean, like he was landing good body kicks. His boxing looking clean against the Fiziev, and he was landing some good shots in Fiziev too in the second round. I think he was winning the second round. And the first round, I know they gave that first round to the Fiziev, but it was super close. Yeah, Gamera like striking is definitely coming a long way. He's been training with isn't he been training with Poirier too? I think he's been training with Poirier, right? Nate said, I remember Gamera was pretty blind before his eye surgery. Was he really? I didn't fucking know he had eye surgery. I used to watch Gamera in the KSW. Like he actually put out decent performances in KSW. He became a double champion KSW, and he had to cut ton of weight to make 145 too. I can't believe he made 145, bro. I mean, he's not the biggest guy for 155, but the fact that he made 145 was crazy. Nate said, Armin might get hurt pretty bad by Charles on the feet. Yeah, I feel like he could get definitely cracked in the clinch. Like Oliver is better in the clinch. I could see Armin like landing some good punches though. Like he's got power in his hands too. And Oliver like almost gets dropped every single fight. But he's got a decent recovery. Like it's gonna be a good fight, bro. Like I'm not as confident as other people are in Oliveira, but I think Oliveira has a decent chance of getting done there. Hab said Poirier is gonna TKO Benoit Santini up against the fence and extend his hand to help Benoit Santini up, fake him out, and say better luck next time, kid. I remember when he was pissed off at Dan Hooker, right? Dan Hooker and him into war, and he was pissed off. He was like, yeah, I can't remember what he said, but it was like, that was crazy, bro. I mean, what I don't like about Poirier, though, he's coming off a head kick knockout. Like, he's been knocked out a couple of times, but he's been fighting the top guys in the last, like, what, 10 years? He's been fighting absolute fucking killers. But he's made a ton of money, so you really don't know how like hungry he is anymore. You know, fucking Benoit Santini's hungry. This dude is as hungry as it gets, man. Benoit Santini, like, he's willing to go out there and die. Like, he doesn't want to lose this fight. I'm sure. Like, this is a big opportunity for Benoit Santini. I just feel like I'm picking Santini because I think he's gonna be more hungry out there. Like he needs this win. Like if he loses here, it's not gonna be a worse loss for him, but it's definitely gonna halt his hype in the top 15. I mean, Nate Brown said, I do give Poirier a good chance. He's going to do better than Thiago. Of course, man. Of course, Thiago Moises. Thiago Moises, like I think that's probably the most money I ever bet on Santini. He was only minus 135, minus 150 when I got him. And I had him parlayed up with Freed Basra. I think Freed Basra and one more fighter. I think it was Volkan Ozdemir when he fought Bogdan Guskov. And like that's probably the most money I made on a card last year. I was like $1,500, bro. Like I had like at least like $500 on that card. Even more than that. I think I had like 700-800 on it. And I had a bunch of parlays with Freed Basra. I mean, I think Freed Basra was on the card. when he got that first round submission. I wasn't expecting him to get a first round submission there. I also had the over 2.5 rounds in the freed and parlays, but obviously that didn't cash. But that was a really good card. That I think that was the pairs card, right? The pairs card, yeah. That was one of the best cards for parlays last year. And I remember people were on Moises there. Like people are like, "Oh, Moises is gonna out grapple this guy. Moises is the much better grappler on the ground. He's got better submission skills." I was like, okay, Santini, like he knows how to implement his game plan, like, and he's not gonna stop moving forward. That's what I like about Santini, and he did it. I mean, he went out there, was landing some decent body kicks, but Santini was keeping his head on the center line. He got cracked a couple of times, but his chin was holding up. I was worried every time he was standing in front of Moises. Moises was landing some good punches. And but Santini's chin is solid, man. I think his chin is fucking solid. I mean, that fight against Gillespie told us everything we needed to know. That this dude chin is fucking unbreakable. And I mean, Poirier like obviously doesn't have one punch knockout power. We haven't really seen knock one punch knockout from Poirier, right? Usually he'll like break you down slowly, like just TKO. Like he got standing TKO against Gaethje. I mean, it wasn't like he's never really like he's probably. I think he dropped a couple of guys back in the day. I still remember when he got out cold by slept by Michael Johnson back in the day. But I think he's got better durability now. I know he got knocked out by Gaethje, but his durability has improved since he's filled into this 155 frame. Antoine said, out of all this lightweight stuff, it sucks. Chandler really might not ever get that payday, and he's almost 38 years. Is he really 38 now? Holy shit! I honestly don't really know what to do with Chandler, man. Like, what the fuck is he waiting for? Like, is Connor gonna come back? I actually doubt that Connor's ever coming back. I know Dana White's been going out there saying that they're gonna make that fight in the winter. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking think that Connor's ever coming back. To be honest, I was like maybe he'll come back at 300. That probably would have been a good time for him to come back and fucking win. I mean, get it done against like and do some promotion stuff for his upcoming movie. That's a Roadhouse movie. But I don't know, man. I really don't know what's going on with Chandler. And I guess Chandler, he really doesn't want to fight anyone else. He just wants that PD and probably wants to retire after that, maybe. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could have done Chandler versus Benoit Santini. That probably would have been a banger of a fight if they made that fight. I would pick Benoit Santini in that one, but Chandler could definitely win that matchup. I mean, um, have said, why would you get no Netflix? You can watch any movie for free online. I like watching it on TV, bro. I like watching it on the fucking TV with the sound system. I mean, I could download it. It's like too much fucking work, bro. Like I gotta download the movies and shit. Like I can watch all the movies on my fucking PC, but I like watching it on TV with HDR sound system and stuff. It's so much better, bro. The experience is so much better with some surround sound system. And I like listening to like I haven't been watching Netflix or movies in a bit, but I want to watch some like I want to watch the Squid Games and like maybe I'll rerun Breaking Bad or some shit. Like that's one of my favorite fucking TV shows of all time, Breaking Bad, and like Better Call Saul. Like that's one of my favorite shows too. Better Call Saul. Yeah, that was pretty good. Anton said, yo, watch Dark Side of the Ring from Wise. It is so good, bro. Nice documentary, so you'll like it a lot. Yeah, Weiss has got some good. They got some good documentaries. I used to watch like their the gang documentaries they do, like the fucking drugs and shit documentaries they make. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I miss the old Weiss though, like the Weiss on YouTube. That's what we're talking about, right? Yeah, they got some decent documentaries. Have said Poirier said you can fight Gaethje next. Keep working. All right, to Dan. Yeah, I mean he said oh you said you're gonna come break me. I think he said something like that to Hooker, and Hooker was out on the stretcher after. I mean Hooker actually put it on him in the second round. He almost fucking knocked him out. But Poirier just so dog tough. I watched that fight back like this week. That was a fucking blast to watch that fight back. Nate Brown said, I see a good spot. Poirier can capitalize. Benoit Sandin doesn't always disguise body kicks, and Poirier can step in and crack him if he can time it. Yeah, his boxing is better. And Benoit Santini, like he kind of telegraphs his kicks out there too. It doesn't really like hide it behind his punches. Like he just telegraphs it. Like when like you can see the when he's gonna throw a body kick, you can clearly see it. But I just I just don't see Poirier knocking him down or anything like that. And I think Poirier is gonna be expecting the takedowns too. Poirier has good jiu-jitsu too. I mean, he's got decent submission skills on the ground, but I just have a hard time seeing like Santani just even if he gets caught in the submission, like he's gonna have to go to sleep for Poirier to finish him. And I don't see him knocking him up, but you never know, bro. It's a fucking fight game. You never know, anything can happen in the fight game, right? Look at fucking Jahabi. I mean, Jahabi won a decision out there. He was plus 1,000. I think it was plus 900. Jahabi to win by decision against Basra. Like, it's fucking crazy. And to sit down, Dustin slept Connor in the second fight, to be honest. Because Connor has like been drinking. He's been out there fucking skiing with Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah, like that's why he looked terrible in that fight. He just kind of got his leg chopped up in that second round. Then he got knocked out. Like I don't think Connor's really been training all that hard anymore. He's got too much money in the bank, bro. Nate said, I do think Benoit Anthony wins. He's just going to make it a battle of attrition, and I don't see him losing that. Yeah, I think he's going to implement his game plan out there. And I hope that he just submits him. I don't want to see like Poirier get knocked out. I hope he doesn't go for the knockout. I hope like if Anthony wins, it's gonna be. I hope it's a submission. Even though like who doesn't want to see knockouts, right? Everyone wants to see a knockout out there. I hope he just submits him. I don't want to see like Poirier out fucking cold again. Imagine he head kicks knocks out Poirier. Like holy shit, that'd be fucking sad. Imagine Poirier goes out there, sleeps fucking Benoit Anthony with the punch. It's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited for this fight. It's a 5-round matchup too. Poirier wanted this fight to be 5 rounds, by the way. YF said, "What's good, YF?" He said, "Connor will never fight Chandler." Yeah, I don't think they're ever fighting Chandler ever again. I don't think he's ever fighting in MMA again. He wants to fight like Manny Pacquiao. I know Chael was talking about it. That he wants to fight like Manny Pacquiao or some shit like that. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. And said, have you watched Roadhouse yet? I honestly I want to catch it. It was there live at 285 when they were shooting it with the crowd. Bro, like I'll watch it when it's free. I'm not paying fucking money to watch this movie. Like I don't give a fuck that much about this movie. I'll watch it when it's free on like Prime or like whatever. Or like when it's like $5, like maybe I'll watch it then. Like I'm not paying like $25 to watch it or like go to movies to watch it. I don't think it's that good of a movie, but it's probably I just want to see like how Connor looks out there, his acting skills. Have said Nate Brown, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Cracks him off a body kick, even though you're going the other way. Good read. Yeah, I mean Benoit something doesn't really hide his kicks all that well, but he just kind of spams those kicks. I mean, against Ismail Bonfim, he's just spamming those kicks. He kind of messed up Ismail Bonfim's arm. I mean, Ismail Bonfim was like, okay, throw more kicks at me. And then it was like, okay, fine, I'll throw more kicks at you. That shit was fucking ridiculous. And he said, I think Poirier will crack him. I don't know if he can enough. I just don't know if he can do enough. I'm not betting the fight though. I would rather sit back and enjoy that. That's gonna be a really good fight, bro. Right now, like if you got Benoit Anthony at like even money, he was even money for like a couple of weeks. You might as well take him at even money because he's hungry. He's up and comer. Like minus 200, like you might as well fucking stay away at this point. Like over 1.5 is what I like. You can throw the over 1.5 because I don't think Benoit Anthony is fucking knocking him out in the first round or anything. I think it's gonna take at least like second, third round for a finish. I think you're gonna play with fire though. I mean, over 1.5, definitely you're playing with fire. I think both guys are tough enough that it could go over 1.5 though. Have said the one fight I legit can't make a pick on is Yan versus Yudong. I think Alpha Male can adjust for Yan since they have brought him in before. But Yan is a monster. I'm leaning Yudong, but I don't know, man. Yeah, me too. Have Chandler. I've been picking this on Yudong because like he's an up and comer. Like Peter Yan's already been there, but Peter Yan fought better guys. I mean, he could be like what 3-2 in his last couple of fights. Like that disqualification loss was that was bullshit. Aljo took the way out. He wanted that fucking belt, even though he pretended like he didn't want the belt. But yeah, that O'Malley fight could have gone his way too. I scored it for Peter Yan because wrestling he was missing in takedown. The striking numbers were close, but O'Malley I think outstruck him. O'Malley, I mean, people talk about his cardio, but in that third round, he really turned it up in that third round against Peter Yan though. I mean, he rocked Peter Yan a couple of times, but Peter Yan's chin is just so solid. I might throw the over 2.5. I don't know. I've been thinking about. I was thinking about throwing the over 2.5 in the parlay, but I don't know. I think it's gonna go the distance though. I don't think they're finishing each other. It said I honestly hope Diaz versus McGregor 3 headlines a severe card. I don't give a shit to see him do any other fight. They gotta settle the score. Yeah, you're right, bro. I mean that's fear. Like I want to see how. Like I would love to go there for a live event. I mean that'd be fucking crazy, right? Yeah, I seen how it looks, and it looks fucking like futuristic, man. Antoine said, do you think they should allow interim champions in the Hall of Fame, like undisputed champions like Kobe, Yair, Dustin, Justin? I feel like fighters are lucky just to fight for a belt. I guess it depends, bro. I think Dustin Poirier and Gates should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Yair has been up there, but I don't know about Yair. I mean, he's an interim champion too, but I mean, guys like Dustin Poirier and Gaethje, I mean, they're definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. Both of them will be in the Hall of Fame. I think there's no question about it. But I don't know about Kobe and Yair though. Kobe's had what three opportunities at the title. Like even though Gaethje had two opportunities, I think, and Poirier had no, Gaethje only had one opportunity, right? He only had one opportunity, I think. Poirier had two opportunities, but they put in a lot of work, bro. They both have put in a ton of work. Poirier and Gaethje. I've said, imagine Lucas Tracy's face as Poirier defends all of Benoit Santini's takedowns, drags him into deep waters, times the Benoit Santini's sloppy body kicks and TKOs him to sleep. Bro, my reaction is gonna be crazy. Me fucking, I can't imagine seeing Benoit Santini out cold or like getting TKO'd. It definitely could happen. I mean, we're all fucking human, right? At the end of the day, and anyone can get knocked out there. But after watching that fight with Zaleski, bro, like that fight should have been stopped. Zaleski was whooping him so much, but Benoit Santini was walking forward the whole time. Benoit Santini didn't take a back step at all, bro. Like this dude is fucking tough, and they took that fight on short notice too, because no one really wanted to fight Easy Dose. I mean, Anton said, I'm also watching Dustin on the embedded. He looks super motivated. Yeah, he does, bro. I watched that Mighty Mouse interview. I was watching it before I went live. I mean, I gotta rewatch. I gotta watch like half of that. But I like Mighty Mouse's interview. He's got a chill energy, and fighter I think they kind of open up to Mighty Mouse more because he's a fucking goat. And they kind of open up with him more than they open up with the other media members. Said, Loki F. McGregor, I'm tired of hearing about him, tired of his articles, tired of him fighting. I would rather watch him do coke on top of the sphere than watch him fight. There is fucking hilarious, Hap Chandler. Yeah, I mean, like him and fucking Oscar De La Hoya, and now we got fucking Ryan Garcia. They should all go on a ski trip together or some shit. Ernie B said, people who never had title fights are in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I mean, like, I think Yair should be in the Hall of Fame too. He's given us some fun fights, right, in the UFC. I think Jim Miller should be in the Hall of Fame. I know DC doesn't fucking want him to be in the Hall of Fame for some reason. DC's a fucking Miller hater, but I think he's put in a ton of work, bro. Even at 40 years old, he's on a win streak right now, and he fucking cast for us as a lock of the week last time when he fought Benitez. I can't believe fucking Benitez was favored. Before Miller line fucking flipped at the end. Yeah, I might pick Miller over Green, to be honest with you guys. I think Miller can definitely fucking win over Green. I know Green's like a really slick striker, but Green's like chin is fucking horrible though. Like how many times have you seen Miller get knocked out? I mean, it doesn't happen often, or he's only been knocked out like one time, I think. I think it was like by a head kick or some shit like that by Cowboy Cerrone. Yeah, I think fucking Miller can actually win that match about 40 years old, man. I mean, Green's coming off a knockout right now, and I'm actually excited for 300. We got some really good fights on that card. Nate said that Yair still has time. F Kobe, though he barely fought after that. Yeah, I mean Kobe, like I don't know, bro. Like just people kind of like just don't give a fuck about him anymore. I know he's done some interviews recently, and those interviews barely get over like 30K views now. He used to get over like 300, half a million views, like even more than that. He used to get millions of views, bro, on his interviews alone. The submission radio, you guys watch the submission radio? They used to get a ton of views on there. Now every time they bring him on, they kind of fucking hurts their algorithm. Every time they bring on Kobe Covington now. Ernie, what's good, Ernie? Let's fucking go. We got Ernie being in the crib right now. What's good, Ernie? Said, did Cowboy get a title shot? I think he did, right? Didn't he? Did Cowboy get a title shot? I can't even fucking remember anymore. But the Cowboy fought everyone, right? He's fought everyone. I know Cowboy was out there saying that he didn't get paid enough for that red panty night. That the UFC didn't really give him extra money or anything. They just paid him according to his contract. Anton said, "Yep, Ernie B was versus RDA. Yeah, okay, it was RDA. Okay, yeah, yeah. I don't even remember that, bro. That's fucking a minute ago." How said, "Are there any fights tomorrow? Or is that Thursday?" I think it's Thursday, bro. I don't think we have fights tomorrow. Let me check here in Tavali. I think I'll be live for PFL though. But I made a picks video for PFL already. I was thinking about doing a parlay for PFL. Maybe we'll do a parlay. But I haven't. I don't know. Like the odds are way too wide. I mean, I should have taken Srikas Duambi at plus 170. He was plus 170 like yesterday. I mean, there's a lot of money coming in on Basinger. I haven't done anything for PFL yet. I did picks and I did tape study for most of this card. It took me fucking 20 hours to do tape study because most of these the prelim fighters are fucking just unknown. I think Mark Ewan will definitely win. I'm actually really high on this guy, man. He's only got 5 fights now, so I'm always nervous to put guys with 5 fights in parlays. Even though I say that, I put Rebellious Spain in parlays. But he's fighting a fucking absolute cannon, Josh Parisian. Guys, our parlay of the week, we're fucking. I already give out the parlay of the week, which is fucking um okay. It's also Amabayev under 1.5 in Rebellious of Spain. Gamera money line, and over 2.5 in Kyler Phillips versus Pedro. Plus 170, guys. Let me know if you guys fucking like that parlay of the week. I missed the last 2 parlay of the weeks by like 1 leg, bro. Javid Basra fucking ruined my parlay of the week. Then I think Moreno ruined my other parlay of the week. Like, fucking horrendous, man. Like, I don't. That's why I don't do a lot of parlays. Like, I barely do enough. Like, a couple of parlays now every card. Before in the past, like I should do just parlays. Like, that's what I used to do in the past. But I was kind of taking on like, I was kind of slowed down in parlays now. Nate said, yeah, Cowboy fought RDA for the title, and Benson, I think. Bro, Benson Henderson, bro, like he's still fighting karate combat, right? He actually looked good out there against karate combat and against Pettis. I mean, yeah, I'm glad fucking Benson Henderson's still going out there collecting paychecks. Shanti, what's good? Shanti said Kobe's career is done. Yeah, I mean, it's not done. I mean, he should fight Gary. I think that would be a fucking. He's gonna make a ton of money if he fights Gary. Because I think the press conferences and the 5-week interviews are going to be fun. That should be his next matchup, man. Fight Ian Gary. Because you know the press conference is going to be fucking sick for that fight. And Ian Gary called him out right after that fight with Jeff Neal. I already said, yeah, I couldn't remember if Cowboy had won or not. But he definitely deserves the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I mean, he's fought everyone. I mean, at 155 and I think 170. They fought at 170, right? Yeah. He's also fought at 155. I mean, YF said thoughts on Ryan Garcia flipping out on X. I heard they took him to psychiatrist word, right, or some shit like that. I mean, bro, the mental asylum. I think he's doing too much. He's been hanging out with fucking Oscar De La Hoya way too much. They're on all those fucking ski trips together. He's got to fucking tone it down a bit. Anton said, I feel Bobby Green and Jim Miller will be one of the biggest pops of the night. Yeah, they're both gonna get really fucking. The crowd's gonna be behind Jim Miller. I think people like Jim Miller more than they like even Bobby Green. But Bobby Green is a fucking fan favorite guy too. Yeah, I don't think Bobby Green's to be fucking minus 200 over Jim Miller though. People are really sleeping on Jim Miller because he's fucking 40 years old. Ernie said, I'm legit excited for Bobby Miller. Yeah, me too, bro. That's the prelim. I mean, that's the early prelim fight too. It's not even like on the main card. It's not even on like the main prelims. I mean, it's the early prelim. It's crazy. Ernie said, all I bet was the Benoit Santi money line. I'm looking at books. I want an offshore book with the props and all the fight promotions. Did you take the money line? I think you should have just taken the money line early on. I was thinking about throwing the over 1.5. I might end up throwing the over 1.5 in a parlay. I've been thinking about it. Shanti said Ngannou versus Joshua in 3 days. I'm so hyped. Yeah, that's the fight I really want to see. I haven't decided if I want to get the pay-per-view yet. It's only like 39.99. It's not that crazy. If it was like more than fucking $50, I probably would have never thought about getting the pay-per-view. But I don't know. I'm gonna get the 299 pay-per-view for sure. So like I don't like sometimes like I'll get the UFC pay-per-views. I don't always buy boxing pay-per-views. Like I save my money on boxing. Like we'll see what happens. Like I want to do a live stream for it, so we'll see what happens. Ernie said, I like it. I'm on Miller for the dog money. Yeah, I think he's got a decent chance of getting it done. But Bobby Green can definitely be too fast for him on the feet. But Miller's like obviously he can mix in the takedowns. But it's gonna be a tough fight. So I get why Bobby Green is like the favorite because he's more athletic, I think, and he's not 40 years old right now. But yeah, Miller is fucking. He knows how to mix it in really well. He's still out there beating these guys in their prime. And yeah, I hope he fucking wins, bro. And I'm glad Miller didn't take too much damage out there at the last fight. Shanti said, also I think O'Malley by finish is a good bet. I watched some of Cheeto's fights, and he does get hit, but it's like it's by fist guys. That is true though, but I don't think he's getting knocked out here. I know Tim Walsh and O'Malley been talking about they're gonna be the first to knock this guy out. But they also been saying that they're going to be the first one to submit a guy like Cheeto. So I think the submission is more likely, to be honest. What's a submission? I'm fucking likely. I haven't bet any props yet. I only bet the overs and parlays and stuff right now. I haven't done anything for props yet. Usually I'll like do some research for best bets and stuff, but I mean let me see what that submission prop for O'Malley is. It's gotta be something crazy, right? It's not likely to happen. But imagine that happens. That'd be fucking crazy. O'Malley goes out there, gets locks in the submission. He's got long limbs. I mean, let's see what the prop is. No, drop the props in, but yeah, the props are out in bet online. Submission for O'Malley because no one's ever finished Cheeto Vera ever. So he's been in the UFC for like over a decade. O'Malley submission plus 2,000. I might put like $10 on that, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I might put like $10 on that because holy shit. I don't think it's likely though. It's not gonna happen. I mean, but I don't think he's knocking out Cheeto Ware. I just don't see it. I mean, Cheeto Ware has never even been fucking dropped or cut in the UFC. I hope he goes for the submission. He can definitely lock something up if he catches a fucking Cheeto shooting a takedown or something. Ernie B said, Miller is a smart old man who knows Bobby can wrestle. Bobby can wrestle though. Let's not forget him. Bobby's takedown defense is honestly not that good. Bobby can wrestle somewhat. He was wrestling with Tony Ferguson, the ghost of fucking Tony Ferguson. Fucking that was sad, bro, to see Tony Ferguson get submitted by Bobby Green. I mean, I had money in Bobby Green, so I was happy, but it was sad to see fucking Tony Ferguson. Poor guy, Tony Ferguson. I think Tony Ferguson would have whooped fucking Bobby Green if he was in his prime right now. Yeah. Miller, like, if he gets his back, he can definitely submit him. And Miller has really good submission skills. B Fatty, what's good, B Fatty? What's good with you, homie? He said, did you guys see Francis on the mitts? I hope he's just playing around or something. If he, bro, even last time, man, people are talking shit about his shadow boxing. Do you guys remember that shit? Shadow boxing for him, Ngannou. I think he just fucking does that just on purpose, so people fucking write him off or some shit. You guys remember how slow he was looking on the pads against Fury? Then he went out there, fucking actually looked really good. Yeah, I think he just looks like that on the pads, bro. You think AJ's gonna slaughter him, bro? AJ might win a decision. That's more likely. I don't think he's fucking knocking out Ngannou. AJ is fucking. I know he's a really good boxer, but he doesn't have the fucking chin durability that Ngannou has. I mean, Ngannou's fucking head is made of fucking granite from Cameroon. Ernie said, I'm not betting it, but Cheeto best advantage is his understanding of distance and cutting the cage more than Sean. But anything can happen, yeah. I mean, it's a fight game, bro, Ernie Beast. Anything can happen in a fight game. Like, I've learned that over the fucking years. I mean, I might sprinkle Mally by submission because I think if he finishes him, it's probably going to be a submission. It's not going to be a knockout. Unless he catches him with like a knee or something clean. Even then, I don't think he's knocking out a Cheeto Vera. But I hope we get an exciting fight. I don't want to see them just fucking play the range game for 5 rounds which I think is probably what's gonna happen. RDP said LOL Ferguson, yeah. Shansi said Francis was purposely being slow. He was doing slow ass jabs. Yeah, I think he just does that, bro. Before whenever like even he was doing the same thing against Fury. I mean, remember when they had him out there shadow boxing? He was looking so fucking slow out there, bro. Like holy shit. People are like, oh, this guy can't box at all. Look at him. He can't even fucking hit the throw a punch at proper speed. And he went out there fucking knocked down Fury. Like Francis is one of those guys people fucking underestimate him, but he's actually fucking. I mean, he wanted to be a boxer before he got into MMA, so and it's only gonna take one proper punch from Ngannou to put Joshua's fucking lights out. There's a reason that Joshua's only minus 400 here. I mean, he's in boxing when you see like someone in their second boxing fight, normally the other guy will be like minus 2,500, minus 5,000 or some shit. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight, bro. I think Ngannou's gonna be more comfortable out there now too. He was probably worried about gassing out his first fight against Fury. Ernie B said, I look for AJ to dance and jabs. That's what he said. Go out there and do. Just fucking dance around him. I mean, make him guess the whole time what's he gonna throw next at him. But I just don't think Ngannou's gonna respect the power coming back from Joshua. I mean, I picked Joshua by knockout over Otto, and he couldn't even fucking drop this guy. Like it was like a standing TKO because he broke him down with the jabs, and he couldn't even drop this Otto guy. Like I think Otto's like would get fucking murdered by Ngannou in my opinion. Shanti said Francis did not look fast on the mitts when he threw combinations. He threw one combo, which was like 5 punches in 1.5 seconds, so he can be fast if he wants. Yeah, I mean like on the mitts, like people don't really take those. They're not really going full speed on the mitts, right? I mean, I think Joshua is going to be winning the minutes in that fight, but I could see like Ngannou dropping him here and there, and not respecting the power coming back from Joshua. I mean Ngannou, yeah. B Fatty said he looked good against coked out alcoholic binge out of shape floppy Tyson Fury. I mean, I don't think Fury was taking him serious though, but still, I mean, Fury's a really good boxer. Shanti said MMA Guru did a video roasting Ngannou on the pads, but then Fury almost lost to him. LOL. Yeah, I remember that. I seen that one. Yeah, I remember. I think I saw that. He's like, holy shit, Ngannou has no chance. And I was like believing into that too. I was like, I knew that he's got a solid chin though. I knew that he wasn't gonna get knocked out there. But yeah, I wasn't expecting him to fucking almost like. I think he won the fight because he was landing the bigger punches out there. Nate Brown said if AJ gets caught, he's getting knocked out. I don't think he's got durability like Fury though. Fury, like when he gets dropped, he's got good recovery. He just fucking wakes up from the dead. I mean, you remember his fight with Wilder? I mean, Wilder in his prime was the absolute menace. I know Wilder's fucking done now. Like, you should might as well just retire now because he looked horrible his last fight. Yeah, like Fury does have good recovery. Like, I remember him fucking getting dropped and he's like looking at the cameras and shit. He's like, where the fuck am I at right now? If that fight was in MMA, I mean, he would have been sleeping for like the next 10 minutes. Shanti said, MMA Guru is real quiet now about Ngannou. He made 10 videos hating on him. I mean, I think he just didn't want to fucking Ngannou to go looking for a boxing fight and not get it. I think that's what he was probably worried about. I don't think he was really hating him out there. Like, I think he was just worried that if Ngannou doesn't go, if Ngannou leaves, like he left the boxing, right? He could have fought John Jones. I mean, he was getting paid like what 10 million, I think, or 10 million for like a contract. I think it was like a 5 fight contract. Yeah, I think Guru was like worried that he might not even get that a boxing fight with Fury. But good on fucking Ngannou though. Like he fucking proved everyone wrong though. I knew that he had a decent chance of getting the fight, but I wasn't picking him to win though. I picked fucking Fury. I was like, Fury's been boxing his whole life. Fury's gonna win by just outpointing him, and he won. But I think Ngannou should have won that fight. I mean, Ngannou was minus 125 at the end. Like that's everyone was thinking that Ngannou won the fight. Ernie said, I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I saw a video of a Tyson Fury that day before the fight. He was high as hell on coke. I believe I picked up on it. You guys think fucking Fury's out there joining fucking Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia, and all these other guys for a fucking ski trip? You guys think so? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I think he drinks and stuff like that, but I don't know if he's out there fucking skiing with fucking Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia. But who knows? You never fucking know when you have money like those guys. You never know. I mean, I don't know. Ryan Garcia is definitely on some stuff. You guys seen his fucking face get all puffied up and shit? Like you can, and he's twitching all the time too. Like he can't sit still. That's what happens when you're out there fucking skiing with Oscar De La Hoya. You're not gonna be able to sit straight like when you're on that stuff. I guess he's like twitching all the time. He can't even like speak properly now. Like Ryan Garcia, like bro, is only 25 years old though. Like, but normally like when you're over 21 years old, normally like you start maturing up. Like you're not out there doing stupid shit anymore. But who knows? Like when you have money like this guy, these guys, like you who knows what how would you handle that? If I had money like that, I wouldn't fucking trust myself with that much money. I'd probably just like put it somewhere like investment or something. I would. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I had money like those guys. Nate Brown said I'm betting Francis by KO. I think the money line is like minus 300, right? Plus 300, I mean. But if he gets it done, it's gonna be by KO. He could definitely drop him a couple of times, but I think if he drops him, he's gonna finish him. You're right. I think the KO is the most likely path to victory for Ngannou for sure. Ernie said the day before fighting Francis, all on that nose candy. I don't know. Like I think he might drink. He probably drinks a bit. I don't know if he's actually out there fucking. Like, if he was out there doing that shit, I don't think he would be able to go fucking 10 rounds in a boxing fight. You can't be on that stuff and fucking fighting 10 rounds. I mean, Oscar De La Hoya was out there doing it, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like maybe he is, maybe I don't know though. Like maybe he was, then he stopped. I mean, before the training camp, like, but who really knows? Antonio said you saw Francis is getting $20 million purse while AJ is getting 50. No, I didn't see that, but that makes sense though. Like AJ is, I mean, he's got a bigger name in the boxing, right? He's been fighting in boxing for years, and he's got more pull in boxing right now. I think. I mean, $20 million is fucking no chump change. The guy that fought Jake Paul got paid $2 million. I mean, I'd be fucking willing to fight Jake Paul for like what, 100K. Like I'll fucking go out there get knocked out by both Jake Paul and fucking his brother at the same time. They can knock me out as many times as they want for fucking 100K. I'll do it for 100K. I mean, like, bro, this guy, I'm fucking jealous of this dude. I should have been a fucking golden gloves fucking boxer and worked on a oil rig or some shit. Maybe they would have picked me to fucking go fight him. They would have picked me to fight me. I mean, out there for $2 million. I mean, like that's fucking crazy. How much of that money do you guys think he actually fucking got? $2 million. That's what I've been hearing rumors that they paid this guy Borland $2 million to take that fight. And he said, yeah, he has admitted he was a cocaine Nellids addict. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you mean cocaine addict and depression issues, but claims he's clean now. I know he was dealing with mental health issues in the past, right? Like back, you guys remember when he came up to a press conference dressed up as a Batman? That shit was fucking hilarious. I mean, Fury used to be really good on the mic. Now he just fucking. You don't really like. I don't really care about him at the press conference anymore. Back when he fought Klitschko, I mean, him on the mic was a fucking. It was like a Conor McGregor in his prime on the mic, back in the day. Anton said, "What about John Jones? He was snorting coke and beating DC 3 days later, and like that is so crazy, bro. He did the same thing before that first Gustafsson fight." I mean, John Jones is a fucking animal, though. Like, he popped for a bunch of PDs too, right? Like, John Jones has been fucking on all the good stuff out there. Anto said, I think he probably walked away with 1.2 million, at least $1 million, right? I was like, maybe they probably paid him like 100K or like half a million. I was like, maybe half a million. Holy shit! I mean, like they're saying 2 million, but he probably got made like 1 million, right? They probably paid him like 1 million. He's never gonna have to fucking work on an oil rig anymore. That's where he was working before the fight, I guess. Look at the shape that he came in. He looked fucking absolutely horrendous out there. Shansi said Fury lied about mental health. He was just trying to hide steroid pop. Is there any fucking source? Where'd you hear that from, Shansi? Is Fury on the fucking steroid? I don't know. Like, it doesn't really look like a guy that's on roids, to be honest. To me, what's good, Anakin? Let's fucking go. We got Anakin in the house right now. He said, "Hey, Pickham, what's good, homie? Let's fucking go, Anakin." I don't know if Fury's on the fucking sauce, to be honest. Like, it doesn't really look like a guy that's on the fucking stuff. His build just doesn't fucking scream. He's on fucking roids out there. But who knows? Maybe he fucking is, right? Yo, John Jones is fucking crazy though. John Jones is a fucking absolute monster. I honestly hope that we get a fight between John Jones and us, like Aspinall. I mean, I think John Jones said somewhere that he wants to fight Aspinall after he beats Stipe. I have a feeling he's probably just gonna retire after that fight with Stipe, though. I don't think he's gonna be hanging around for too long out there. And he said, "I'm doing alright, man. You see Connor wanting to fight Chandler in June, then Diaz in September, bro. I don't I don't believe a shit from fucking Connor anymore. Like, oh my goodness, he said he's gonna fight him. I mean, he's been saying that, but who really knows what's going on behind closed doors? Maybe they're negotiating right now. Maybe the UFC isn't willing to pay him the money that he was getting paid before. I know he was getting pay-per-views in the past, right? He probably will still get pay-per-views points. I mean, normally they only give pay-per-view points to the champions right now, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless I hear from Dana White, like I wanna hear from Dana White confirm out there that like we really have this fight booked now. We haven't heard shit from Dana White. Dana White said that he's probably gonna. They're trying to make that fight in the winter. I don't fucking believe a word from Conor McGregor anymore. I actually made a video that we might see Conor versus Chandler if 300. Boy, I was fucking wrong. Because he said that he's going to fight Chandler at UFC 300. I think, right? Didn't you say that? But yeah. Man, he said that Conor's making the calls, I guess. I mean, he should be making the calls. He's still got a really good star potential. I mean, he's probably still the biggest star in the UFC right now. But if he goes out there, loses his next fight, I don't think he's gonna have much star potential anymore. I don't think people are really gonna give a fuck about him anymore. Look at like Kobe Covington. I mean, Kobe Covington obviously wasn't as big of a star that Conor was, but he was still getting he still had a lot of fans out there. And look at his last fight; he looked horrible out there, and people just stopped caring about him. I mean, how many fucking interviews are Kobe Covington getting? Kobe Covington. I want to see now. I think it was only getting like less than like 50K now. Interviews. Let me see. That submission radio entry only got like less than 50. He used to get like at least million views. I mean, on his interviews. Recently uploaded. Let's see. Kobe Covington. I can't fucking find the entry anymore. But Kobe, but he's not getting that many views anymore. Like, I think Conor comes back. This fight is probably gonna sell at least like close to a million pay-per-views. I don't think it's selling more than a million pay-per-views if he goes out there fight Chandler. It's gonna sell close to a million. I think. I already said that we will probably get Almeida versus Aspinall or Aspinall Blades rematch for the belt when Johns retires. Yeah, that's what I feel like might happen. I mean, Gon's already had a title shot. I mean, he already had 2 opportunities at the title. Probably not gonna be Gon next, right? He's only got one win is since losing to what's his name, John Jones. But yeah, I'm probably gonna see that matchup though. Hennigan said Earl Bay versus Brenner. Early prediction, bro. I don't know who to pick in that matchup. That's a tough one right there, bro. Everything in my mind wants to pick fucking Brenner because I feel like has better stand up on the feet. I think he does have better stand up on the feet. But this guy Earl Bay, when you have a guy out there looking like fucking Genghis Khan, how can you pick against a guy like fucking Genghis Khan? And now Earl Bay, like he fought a medic at 170 in his short notice debut. Came in at like what 5 days notice or some shit like that. I'm gonna have to go with Genghis Khan, man. I think Genghis Khan probably gets him down to the ground and fucking face cranks him like he did against Medic. That submission wasn't even locked in, bro. Like I was leaning Brenner early. I want Brenner to win because I'm a Brenner fan. He's really exciting to watch out there. Earl Bay is like kind of a grappler. Doesn't really have crazy knockout power on the feet. I know he's knocked a couple of bums in LFA. I think Robai is gonna get it done though. Like, but bro, if anyone can beat this guy, Robai is probably gonna be Brenner. Like, this is a fucking banger of a matchup. I'm not betting. I don't think I'll end up betting on this fight. I'm just gonna watch, see how it goes, man. This is a fight that I have no clue who's really gonna win. I'm leaning Robai now because Robai is a fucking absolute beast. I watched his LFA fight, his last LFA fight. He fucking landed a nasty uppercut that had his opponent's teeth flying out. It was fucking insane. It was crazy. The dude's fucking dude had an afro and his fucking teeth went up flying out. One of the nastiest uppercuts I've seen ever. And now he's moving down to 155 too. So I mean, if you can go out there like pick guys up and throw them down at 170, like imagine what he's gonna do at 155. Brenner is really fucking good though. Like Brenner's he's been much better competition out there. Yeah, I think Benner is really good. I mean, knocked out Guram Kutazalade. I mean, Guram was kind of overrated though, but it's still really good. A Brown said Connor has a special deal with the UFC. It's unique to any other fighter. That's why Dana refers to him as a partner and not a UFC fighter. I think they were actually gonna like Connor actually wanted to be a partner with the UFC, right? But they never agreed to it. But you're right though. Like they're always gonna give him pay-per-views though. I think because he does sell pay-per-views out there. Unlike some of these other fighters like Kobe Covington. Kobe Covington doesn't really sell pay-per-views out there. I think the most pay-per-view that he's ever sold, which was Usman fight, right? Usman or something. I think it was Usman fight. And then Jorge Masvidal versus Kobe. That pay-per-view only sold like less than like 300, 400, I think. Anton said, hey, what's up, Anakin? Anton said, if John murders Aspinall, does it elevate him even more? Or can he not get any higher? I think if he goes out there and handles the Aspinall, bro, like no one's gonna fucking question him anymore. Like no one's gonna say anything about him ducking anyone after that, because that's after if he beats Aspinall, because I think Aspinall is probably the best fighter at 265 other than John Jones. There's really no one else. I don't think anyone else is beating John Jones if he beats Aspinall out there. Then he should retire. He should do this. Go out there, handle Stipe if he wants to fight Stipe, and then beat Aspinall if he can. But he's gonna be what, almost 40 years old by then. Because I think they're looking to make this fight with Stipe in the summer. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? And he's coming off surgery too right now. And like I said, I'm picking Uruguay. Yeah, I'm leaning Uruguay, bro. But Brenner is fucking good though. Like Brenner's honestly not bad. You think Brenner hasn't faced as much diversity yet, other than Guram? I mean, Brenner, like, bro, he was getting beaten up in that fight against Guram. Guram was landing some big punches too. Brenner, like, bro, he's actually like a monster though. Like, he's not bad. Nate Brown said Brenner just doesn't die either. Uruguay has to fight calculator. Yeah. What I like about Uruguay though is the grappling. Like, he can definitely like he's got Habib type of pressure with the grappling. Like, he'll take you down, like pick you up and throw you down, like body locks, traps to the ground. And once this guy gets your back, like yo, the way he just gets that face crank on, like he doesn't even need to get that some rear naked choke under the chin. He just needs to like crank your face, and you're gonna be tapping out there. Because I think Brenner does have decent grappling though, because I think he was gonna put up a decent fight. Then the other guy did. Medic is a striker, by the way, so Medic really isn't known for the grappling. But Brenner has grappling skills. He submitted a couple of guys in the regional MMA. But you can't pick against a guy that looks like fucking Genghis Khan out there. You know, this dude is fucking serious. Anton said, I'm doing good, Anakin. I hope you had a good day, bro. He said, I made so much money off Elwa's first round, 2 fights, plus 400 each was massive. Yeah, I was on the wrong side there, Nate, bro. I'm glad you fucking made money, bro. I had Guram and fucking parlays. I was like, I didn't really know how good fucking Benner was. I was like, that first fight that he had with I can't remember who he fought, but he was a plus 450 underdog in that one. I didn't bet that fight, but I was like, that fight could have gone either way, though. I think that was a close fight. And that was his debut, I think, right? He actually looked really good out there, and he got it done as a big time underdog. I think he fought that Russian guy. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he fought one of those guys from Habib's camp. Tagir, no, not Tagir. Tagir fights at 120, 25. I mean, yeah, I can't remember his name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. He was a pretty big underdog in those 2 fights. Anton said, I love the Uruguay versus Brenner matchup. Shows how world class the sport is getting. Yeah, I know some people are out there saying, "Oh, why are they killing off prospects right now?" I don't think they're killing off anyone. It's gonna be a really good fight. I think both these guys are really hungry right now. And if Orboy gets that grappling going, he's gonna make it look easy, I think. But if Brenner keeps it standing, I think Brenner has better stand up on the feet. Because Orboy got rocked by Medic on the feet too, but then he went all in on the grappling. Shanti said Brenner should have lost to Jubair Tuhugav. Yeah, it was Jubair Tuhugav. Right? It was that was him. I couldn't fucking remember his name to be honest, but it was Tuhugav. Yeah. It was a close fight. I scored it for Tuga, but it was very close. It could have gone either way, though. I'm not saying that was a robbery by any means. Millie, what's good, Millie? Millie said, I'm about to go to a run while listening to you pick 'em. I hope you have a decent run out there, Millie. I still got to work out today. I only did 75 push-ups today. I still got to do more fucking workout today. I usually just work out for a bit, then I'll hop on stream because it helps you feel better when you go I haven't been going out running, but now the weather is getting cleaner now, clear now, it's getting better, hotter out there. I might start going for a run during the night or some shit. Yeah, I got a treadmill in my fucking garage too. Maybe I'll use that, but yeah, it's I'm going on a run actually make you feel really good. I mean, that's actually really good for your mental health too. And you said if Jahuber versus Brenner fought, who wins? I think Brenner could take him down, maybe mixing the grappling. But Joe Huber is stand up is world class though. I think Brenner probably has more power on the feet. That'd be a decent fucking matchup though. Yeah, that'd be a fucking great matchup though. And he said I took Brenner against Jubera because he came out with Charles in his corner for real. That was the only reason. Yeah. Yeah. When you have Charles in your fucking corner, this dude is fucking serious. Here we go. What's good, Mr. Pez, man? What's good, Mr. Pez? He said, why you resemble my son a lot, but he has the SpongeBob voice. What are we talking about right now, Mr. Pez? Nate said, bet it during the walkout. Yeah, that's fucking sick, bro. Sick fucking bet there by you. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Pez, man. You gotta chill out, man. Someone fucking throw him out already. You gotta chill out. If you're gonna fucking just spam in the chat, Mr. Pez. Just be a normal fucking person for once, Mr. Pips. Come on, it's not that hard, man. I'm not gonna bring that up. Shanti said, it's Mr. Pips. Yeah, of course it is. Yo, what's good? What's good, Firearm man? Me and fucking Firearm have opposite picks. I locked up JDM, and he's confident that Burns is gonna fucking go out there, Smith Burns. I mean JDM. So we're gonna at least one of us is gonna be right, bro. It's gonna be a fucking sick matchup. I cannot wait for it. It's gonna be fucking amazing matchup, bro. Burns is a fucking beast, though. He's a fucking beast. If he goes in all on the grappling, he can definitely beat a guy like JDM. But I think JDM. I think Burns might fucking stand up with him for a bit just to prove a point. Because Burns does have some fucking ego. Sometimes he'll just stand up there, try to throw down. But yeah, it's gonna be a fucking banger. I mean, I cannot wait for that match. I'm so glad they made that matchup, bro. And that's gonna be a fucking absolute classic banger. I can't bring you up, Mr. Pibbs. If you just be a normal person, I'll read your chat. And he said, I think UFC should do Makaya versus Royval in a co-main event, then Cop versus Pentosa. Cop, man, what's going on with Cop? I don't know if Cop really deserves the title shot right now. He missed weight last time like crazy, and if he goes out there fights Pentosa, what if he misses weight too? I don't think the UFC is giving him a title shot right now. Maybe do Cop versus Royval. I actually want to see Royval versus the Cop though. That'd be a fucking good matchup to see who's really. I don't think Makai's really ready yet to take that step up right now. And he said, Cape, he definitely isn't getting a title shot off a weak miss. Yeah, I don't think he's getting a title shot right now. Yeah, Mr. Pibbs, man, you gotta fucking lay off the booze for a bit, my friend. Millie said, if Pick'em is mad at you, you must be really fucked up. Yeah. I'm not mad at this guy, Mr. Pibbs. He just starts spamming the chat for no reason. He's a hard time being a normal person, I guess. It said, I do think Cop is good, just super unprofessional. Yeah. He's got a good skill set. I mean, he actually like that fight with the Felipe dos Santos. I mean, that fight was close though. That fight was close for sure though. Um, and you said maybe Albazi versus Pentosa. Albazi, like what's going on with Albazi? I mean, he was supposed to be fighting a Moreno in that UFC Mexico, right? And before Ray was took that fight on short notice. I don't think Albazi deserves a title shot either. He like I we could say that he lost the fight to Kai Kara France because I think he really did. I think he lost. Even though I picked Albazi there, I think he should have lost the fight. That was a robbery. That was a fucking clean robbery for Kai Kara France. I don't think Albazi did enough in that one. Maybe remake that fight with Kai Kara France, to be honest. Or they could do Royal versus Albazi or Royal Albazi versus Cop or some shit like that. And he said, I don't think UFC will give Makayev the title shot because he didn't finish Perez. It's not even that. Just it was a horrible performance, bro. It was a boring fight. It wasn't a fun matchup. I mean, if it was a fun matchup and he couldn't finish Perez, I mean, it would have been. They probably would have given him a title shot if it was a fun fight to watch. But it was a horrible fight to watch. I didn't really enjoy it. But Perez actually showed up though. Perez actually looked good out there. If Perez just threw more volume out there, I think he could have won. If he just let that guillotine choke go, because he kept holding on to the guillotine choke over and over. If he just let it go and was landing some volume out there, I think he could have beaten up Makayev. I don't know. Makayev said he's sick. I don't really know. Every time these guys lose, they always like, "Oh, I'm sick. I was sick. This and that." I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Makayev, but he's only 23 years old, so I think he's still got a lot of room to improve. Ernie said, "I want to see the Burns that fought Hamdat show up." Bro, even then, like I think he needs to grapple here, bro. Like he should Burns should grapple. He's got a big grappling edge over JDM. JDM has only been learning grappling recently, but he should grapple if he's smart. If Burns is smart, he should go out there grapple this guy. I mean, you don't want to be trading punches with the hungry up and comer like JDM who's got clean boxing. Yeah, bro. Rigo. I mean, fucking Mr. Pez, man. Fresco said, I know a cop in a title fight. Yeah, I don't think he deserves a title fight right now. Nate said they should do a Balzi versus Cop winner fights Pentosa, Makayev, and versus Royval winner gets the next title after that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cop versus Albazi versus Cop would be a decent matchup too. I mean, I think I would pick Cop in that one. Albazi can definitely mix in the grappling though, but I think Cop is the much better striker on the feet. Albazi honestly didn't look too good out there on the feet. Doesn't throw a ton of volume out there in the 5-round matchup, but 3-round matchup is definitely. I don't know who'd win in 3-round matchup, but I would pick Cop. I think. And Chris said, a really good matchup, but it's crazy that number 4 is fighting number 11. It's not that crazy, bro. Burns has been in the top 5 for a long time, but you got to fight these up and comers sometimes. And he fought Bilal, right, on short notice. I mean, I don't really hold that against him too much, but yeah, I mean, getting those like he broke his arm. I guess we can give him a break, but still, Bilal's like striking is improving, but it's not really on JDM's level. But maybe if he didn't break his arm, maybe he would have looked better in that fight. I think he would have. But I still think the Bilal would have beaten him even if he didn't break his arm because Bilal is a fucking beast. I think Bilal, like I've been underrating Bilal too. But if you like, he should grapple JDM though. I don't think he wants to stand and bang with JDM because I think JDM's got better chin, better durability, and more power on the feet. And yeah. Firearm said Ernie beat me too. Mr. Pez, man. Yeah, I don't know what to do with you, man. Let's go. So I guess I blocked Mr. Pibbs. Never see his comments. He's got so many fucking ALT accounts. It's fucking tiring. It's just draining fucking energy. I think I said it Burns might go for that Basso half-his strategy. But I'm actually impressed with that fight against half-his. I mean, half-his was on the juice for sure. I think. Even then, I mean, he only got like what? He only got taken because he got like 1 or 2 takedowns clean. The other takedowns that he got was off those guillotine chokes that Burns was JDM was out there pulling. If JDM goes out there pulls a guillotine choke, he better fucking lose. I don't give I'll never fucking pick JDM for another fight if he goes out there pulls another guillotine choke and Burns. But if he's smart, I think he's gonna learn from that fight. And he had to cut weight twice during that week too. Yeah, yo, throw this guy out. Someone fucking throw him out. Nate Brown, come throw this guy fucking out let him go take a nap. Yeah. Firearms said the Gilbert Burns that fought Wonder Boy and Neil Magny beats JDM. He couldn't finish fucking Magny. I mean, he finished Magny in the first round, but Magny's always had suspect takedown defense. I mean, even Malab was taking him down anytime he wanted to take him down. Like Magny's takedown defense has always been horrible, and so has Wonderboy too. I mean, they're both takedown defense have always been horrible. I think JDM has better takedown defense. Both of those guys. Rigo said, okay, bro. I'm fucking throwing you out now. Let me fucking switch over to YouTube. Mr. Pez, man, if you just be a normal fucking person in the chat, you wouldn't have this problem. Where is he? Okay, he's already thrown out, I guess. Okay. Okay, thanks for whoever threw him out. I just on fucking StreamYards it doesn't show up, I guess. West Coast said Albazi isn't ready for the UFC 300, 301. Yeah. I mean, he's coming off injury right now, right? Like, what happened with him? Did he break his arm or ankle? Like, what happened with him? I don't even know. But I know he's getting surgery right now or some shit. Nate said they could get rid of 125 and honestly wouldn't care. Put that money into 165 and 175. I don't think they're getting rid of 125 right now. We're getting a ton of fighters coming into the UFC right now, 125. We got guys like Asuma Baib. I mean, what's his name? I think Bekjit Khan could definitely fight at 125, and he would do really good at 125 if he could somehow cut down the 125. But it's probably not going to happen, though. And we got some good fights. I mean, Maxim is actually a good prospect. I know he lost to Charles Johnson. But I still think he's a good prospect at 125. We got guys like Tatsuro Taira. I mean, Tatsuro Taira, I'd pick Tatsuro Taira over Makayev, to be honest. Yo, I don't know. I think fucking StreamYards is tripping on. They don't like hide messages, I guess, when someone gets timed out. Shanti said Mali was shooting takedowns on embedded, and he has good offensive jiu too, but it wouldn't be crazy if he sub Cheeto. That's what I was talking about earlier, Shanti. I was like, you can definitely catch him in a submission, but it's gonna be hard to finish a guy like Cheeto. I just don't see a guy like anyone finishing Cheeto. I mean, maybe like if Cheeto's like fucking 40 years old, maybe then. But yeah, I just don't think he's fucking finishing him. Okay, why am I still seeing this guy's fucking messages on here? Just I guess fucking StreamYards, they gotta fucking get this setting on StreamYards. Okay, I can ban this guy. Okay, you're fucking done, Mr. Pibbs. Go make another ALT account. West Coast said, who's Bilal? Yeah, Bilal. Fucking remember the name Muhammad, man. They always forget about the guy. I mean, look at fucking Dana White. Dana White's offered 3 fights with Leon Edwards. One of them was Shaka Rakhmonov. One of them was Makachev. One of them was Hamza Chimaev, I think. And they all said no. And Bilal Muhammad was the only one willing to fight during Ramadan. And no one fucking cares about Bilal Muhammad, unfortunately. It's fucking crazy. I feel bad for Bilal Muhammad, man. I'm gonna add more. Like, I can't wait to add more emojis when YouTube lets me. Yeah, I got the fucking Bilal Muhammad emoji right there. It's fucking hilarious. Poor guy, man. Poor fucking Bilal Muhammad. Holy shit. And like I said, I hope we see more of Hafez because he was hurt when he was supposed to fight Preston Parsons. Yeah, bro. Like I remember that I was picking Hafez over Preston Parsons. I mean, I think he would have taken Hafez down. But yeah, man. Like then I picked the Hafez over Jeremiah. No, not Jeremiah Wells. Sema the Jedi. Yeah, there was Sema the Jedi, right? That fought. Yeah, he fought Preston Parsons. I was like, like Sema the Jedi, bro. Like I feel bad for him because he was actually looking good out there in the first couple of fights. Now his hype is kind of dead now. Because you like those emojis. Yeah, I'm gonna add more emojis. They only let you add 4 emojis. I think you gotta once like we get more members in, I'll add more emojis for sure. I think you need like 8 members. Like add more emojis. Like I think they let you add more like 5 or 8 for 4 more. But yeah, I'll hit. Shanti said add a grasso feed emoji. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. We'll talk over the emojis that we want to add. We'll do a poll in the chat once I get opportunity to add more. Ernie said they could have gave Bilal Edwards on the last card, and the Desert people might have bought the card, but instead we got that trash main event in the Apex. Yeah, I mean, but they're not gonna do a title fight in the Apex. Like, yeah, they're not gonna do that in the Apex. And Bilal Muhammad does deserve a title shot right now. They're gonna have to do Edwards versus Bilal next. I don't see anything else happening. I mean, I think that is fucking Dana White's biggest fucking. He's scared. He doesn't want to do that fight. He doesn't want to give Bilal the title shot. He's scared if Bilal Muhammad becomes a champion, that they're not gonna be able to sell out pay-per-views anymore. And Bilal Muhammad, like as good of a fighter he is really no one really gives a fuck about the guy. Unfortunately, I don't mind. Actually, Bilal Muhammad is kind of growing on me now. Like he's actually like his vibe is really weird. Like I don't like the way his energy is, but as a fighter, like he's actually a decent fighter though. Like now he's not out there holding guys down anymore. Like he's actually out there like striking with people now. He's got some decent kickboxing skills. His kickboxing is definitely improving. He's throwing nice body kicks now, like nice head kicks now too. And yeah, he broke Burns' arm with those body kicks. I mean those yeah, those things actually fucking broke Burns' arm. Yeah, like Bilal Muhammad, like I hope he just kind of turns the heel. I think he would be a better heel in the UFC, but he wants the fans to like him. I guess he's not really like that. Shanti Semmelsberger has no wrestling. Yeah, that's why I picked Preston Parsons, because I was like, Preston Parsons is gonna be able to out-grapple him throughout 3 rounds, and he dominated him, bro. I was not expecting Preston Parsons to go out there like outstrike him for 3 rounds too, and Semmelsberger just got outstruck for 3 rounds. And I'm a somewhat the Jedi fan too, but it sucks for him though, because he's kind of he might get fucking cut from the UFC, to be honest. But I don't think they're gonna cut him right now, because he took that fight on short notice. His last fight kind of did the UFC a favor there. But he's lost a couple of fights now, right? He's lost like last 2, 3 fights in a row. Didn't he lose the last 3 fights in a row now? Which is kind of crazy. But he's a good fighter, but just his takedown defense is horrible. Yo, what's good, MMA Jackal, bro? What's good with you, brother? Let's fucking go. MMA Jackal in the house right now. And he said Semmelsberger has the worst fight IQ. Now there's other guys that have worse fight IQ out there, but I think Semmelsberger definitely is up there. Yeah, I don't know why he was like dropping with Preston Parsons. Like he should have just dug underhooks and kept it standing. But he's just his takedown defense is horrible. He shouldn't have taken the matchup on short notice. First of all, Chauncey said, "Do you need do you need more members to add more?" Yeah, like once I think YouTube, like once you get when you're starting with your memberships, you can add like four emojis or some shit like that, and then you need like a certain more members, and I think you can add more. Like it's like that during I haven't like gone through the like fucking terms and conditions of the the YouTube stuff, but that's why it doesn't let me add more. Like I was trying to add more emojis. I was gonna add like more funny ass emojis. I was gonna add Ian Gary with the fucking herpes too. I was gonna add that emoji. I was gonna add a couple of more. I got I did add the Sean Strickland already to the emojis, but you need like I think you need like 8 members to like add more emojis. So we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. Though Shanti Sadlian doesn't sell pay-per-views. I hate his fights. I mean, like I like betting on Edwards though. Like he's always cashing for me. But yeah, like watching him as a fighting is not fun. It's not that entertaining. Yeah, that's. I hope like he was going for submissions against Kobe Covington though, but yeah, it's crazy. Let's go sit down. They could do Bilal versus Edwards title fight in the Apex. Nobody would buy the tickets. Bro, they're not gonna do that. They're probably gonna use that as a co-main event. I mean, Bilal Muhammad, I doubt that Dana White even gonna give him a title shot right now, but they're gonna have to eventually. Like they can't just fucking forget about him, I guess, right? I mean, Bilal Muhammad, I think if they offer him another fight in the top 10, they're probably gonna try to do this. I have a feeling they might do this. They might do like Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Bilal Muhammad, just to kill off Bilal Muhammad's fucking win streak in the UFC. I would pick Shavkat over Bilal, but Bilal could definitely win that matchup, man. I mean, who would you guys pick in that matchup? Let's do a poll right now. Let's do a poll. We need this poll right now. Let's do the poll right now. I don't want to fucking. I'm curious to see who. I think you guys would pick Shavkat most of you guys. But I actually think fucking Bilal has a decent chance of winning that fight. But Shavkat versus Bilal, bro, like they're probably gonna. This is what Dana White probably gonna do. I have a feeling they're probably gonna do this, just to fucking get rid of Bilal Muhammad once for all. Once and for all, they're probably just gonna fucking feed him to Shavkat Rakhmonov when Shavkat Rakhmonov comes off that surgery that he's coming off, that foot surgery, I think. But yeah, Ernie B said Bilal becomes a champion and all his title fights will be in the Apex. Yo, I mean, like, bro. I mean, he fought Edwards in the Apex right back when they fought, which ended up in an eye poke, I think. People used to call Edwards a Edwards Scissorhand. No, Leon Scissorhands Edwards. I mean, that's what they used to call him. You guys remember when Masvidal gave Leon the fucking three piece in the soda? Like, that was fucking hilarious. And people used to hate Edwards. I mean, they still do. I think I'm not like I don't hate Edwards, but it's just his fighting style is so fucking boring. He's like a point fighter out there. Um, Shanti said MMA Guru is so lazy. He never added emojis and scams member stream. He didn't add emojis. It's not that hard. I mean, it takes like what? Like took me like 10 minutes to add emojis. I actually like making emojis. It's fucking hilarious. Like I added a bunch of emojis in the Discord too. But yeah, I like making emojis. You can make emojis on like what? You can make them on a Canva, like um use a logo fucking thing, and you can like get pictures and add those. Like it's not hard. Maybe he just didn't have time to fucking do it, I guess. Maybe he doesn't care enough. Yeah, you guys like those emojis? I'm gonna add more fucking emojis. I'm gonna add a Tracy Cortez emoji, like maybe fucking Eileen Press with twerk and shit. I would add so many emojis if they let me. I don't know how many you can add. I'm gonna like we're probably gonna fucking have to choose a couple of them. I think I can add like four more maybe for once we get to the eight members. Ernie said Mr. Pips sucking off eggplant emoji. Yeah. I'll probably fucking do that. We'll do some polls in the chat, see what kind of emojis we need. But yeah, it's gonna be fucking fun. That's gonna be fucking hilarious though. Yeah, I threw him out. I threw Mr. Pibbs out because it's fucking annoying. Like I don't know what this guy gets off fucking being annoying for some reason. Jimmy Pickett emoji, yo. I mean, Jimmy Pickett is off the UFC now, but I added a Michael Johnson emoji when he was out cold from Fajira. You guys seen that in Discord? I got that emoji on there too. We need Ian Gary emoji. We need fucking I have Ian Gary emoji with the fucking herpes and shit. Yeah, I got a bunch of emojis on here. Let me see if I can see what I got. Gacy emoji with the fucking glasses and shit when he's out there. And we need to add Duplessis with kissing his fucking coach emoji too. Bilal Muhammad. Yo, it's fucking hilarious. Dana White, Pink Dana White, Dana Pink. I'll probably do that. Yeah, it's fucking. I love him making emojis. It's fucking ton of fun. You guys remember that Romero when Romero kissed Luke Rockhold? That was one of my favorite moments of all time back in the day. Yeah, that was like one of my favorite fucking moments. Luke Rockhold was one of the most cockiest fucking fighter. He had so much ego back in the day. And I remember when Luke Rockhold fucking put him out with the nasty overhand left, I think overhand right, I think can't remember exactly what punch it was. Then he landed that nasty uppercut. Then he kissed him after too. That was hilarious. Yeah. Am I fucking frozen right now? Really? Damn. Let me see. Maybe I'm fucking frozen right now. StreamYard it doesn't. Okay, I think we're good now, right? We should be good now. Oh, okay, we're good now. Never mind. He said, Chauncey said Mike Connell picking Gilbert Burns. Yeah, I mean, like Mike Connell's got good picks too. Maybe I'm fucking wrong on JDM, but I feel like JDM still be able to get it done on the feed. He's probably favoring the grappling of Burns. I mean, because like what I will say about JDM, I mean, he's had close fights. He's lost a couple of fights. Split decision wins. I mean, the last fight should have been unanimous, 29-28 over Holland. But I think this is a good stylistic matchup for Burns, though. As long as he keeps it standing, doesn't pull a guillotine choke out there, it should be a fun matchup, though. Shanti said Pura unconscious emoji. What? Oh, I don't know if I'll add that. I'm a Pura fan, bro. I don't know if I want to add that emoji. I was fucking sad to see Alex Pura out cold by Izzy. Shanti said unconscious Pura with the Elsa hair emoji. I don't know if I'll add that. I don't think I'm gonna add that. I'm a Pura fan, bro. I like Pura more than I like fucking AG, to be honest. Boob said, did you see the Ryan Garcia tweets? Nah, I haven't seen it. Let me check it out right now. What do you tweet? He's been going out fucking ape shit on Twitter right now, right? Ryan Garcia. Let me see. Ryan. Yo, I heard I don't know if he's gonna show up to fight Haney. I think he might pull out, to be honest. He said tweets deleted in real time. Like what the fuck? He said I'm going to set up live drug test. Yo, he said I'm a prove I'm not tripping. I feel like crying because I'm giving everyone info they already know, but they refuse to believe. Do you want proof now? How I'll get it ASAP? Have I said one that, bro? He's been hanging out with fucking Oscar De La Hoya way too much. We gotta get him off fucking. We gotta get him away from Oscar De La Hoya. Those ski trips they're going on together. I want to get a fucking. We gotta add Oscar De La Hoya fucking skiing. We need that emoji too. Luis said, what companions you got this week besides 299? That PFO this Thursday, bro, Luis. I'll be here for PFO full card, and that's gonna be fun to watch. We got Duambe taking on a really good prospect, undefeated prospect from MMA Factory, Basinger. He's actually a really good prospect. You guys should look into it. And people are sleeping on Duambe here. I think. I mean, the fight's basically even money right now. I could have gone Duambe at plus 170. I was like worried. I mean, like, what are people seeing so much on this other guy, Basinger? I mean, he's a good prospect though, good grappling. I have a hard time seeing him grapple. I'll grapple. I mean, holding down Duambe the whole time though. But we'll be live maybe for the Joshua versus Ngannou card too on Friday. So we're probably gonna be live all the Thursday. We'll be live Thursday for sure. Maybe Friday too, and then obviously 299. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Luis, we'll be here, bro. He deleted most of them. Yeah, I only saw a couple of them right now. He said he wants to do a live drug test. He's been saying that for a minute too. If he wasn't actually out there doing drugs, I don't think he would really give a fuck, to be honest. He would just ignore the fucking noise, to be honest. But he might. I think he actually is. His face is getting all puffy right now too. Like he's not really able to talk properly anymore. Like he's been twitching a lot too when he can't sit straight anymore. Like those are all signs that he's been out there fucking skiing with the Oscar De La Hoya. Luis, he said some stuff on Andrew Tate call that you can't say on stream probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Ryan Garcia right now. I think he knows that he's gonna get fucking whooped by Haney. I think Haney's gonna absolutely fucking put a beating on him. Shanti said, I just thought it was funny when people kept saying Pereira was Izzy's villain and Trio, and then he got KO'd so bad. Yeah, Pereira just got kind of overjealous. I mean, he didn't really give respect to Izzy, because Izzy's a dangerous the whole time. He can definitely fucking put you out if he lands clean. Yeah, I mean, like people are sleeping on that. I mean, on that Izzy fight for sure. I even picked Pereira on that one, but I wasn't crazy confident in that one. Arena said, yeah, he lost once out of four. In fact, I said, I'm telling you, man, if Benoit Santini fights with too much emotion, he's losing, and I want him to win. I mean, I don't really care who wins, to be honest. Like, I'm picking Santini because I think he's more hungry and he's gonna implement his will out there. But I'm a Poirier fan though. I've been watching Poirier for so long. When you've been watching these fighters like for like fucking decades, I mean, like it's tough, bro. It's tough seeing them fucking lose. I mean, like I was sad when he got knocked out cold by Gaethje in that fight. That was sad. But yeah, it's gonna be. I hope he just fucking calls it. Like if he loses out there, like I hope he just retires. I mean, he doesn't really. I don't think he really needs the money anymore. Right? He's making money from the hot sauce and stuff. Like yeah, and he's already made a ton of money fighting in MMA. I think he said he's gonna retire. So I don't. I think he's been saying that he's gonna retire if he loses out there this time. I actually hope he does. As a fan of Poirier, I hope he does. He just can't stand and bang with Dustin Poirier. Yeah, I mean Poirier obviously has better stand up. I mean better power, more better boxing. I mean I don't know if he has more power, one punch power, but Poirier hasn't really been a one punch knockout artist in his career. I mean he'll like TKO guys that he really put it on people with the volume and boxing, but he's not really a guy that's gonna one punch KO someone. I don't think he's gonna knock it Benoit Santini with one punch. He has a tendency to do that as well. I mean, what I don't like about Santini, he'll throw naked leg kicks out there, naked body kicks, doesn't really set him up. He'll just start spamming those body kicks. Shanti said Ngannou Joshua is happening 6 p.m. Eastern time. This is one of the best weekends of combat sports in history. Yeah, I'm really hyped for Ngannou versus Joshua, and that I don't really care much about the undercard, to be honest, but I'm actually excited for this card. I'm excited for PFL this Thursday too. I'm glad we got some fights coming up this Thursday. Who said nah, he was saying crazy stuff. Then the drug test, he was talking about being forced to watch kids get. What was he really saying that shit? Holy shit! Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Ronnie Garcia, man. He's gotta fucking someone's gotta hold him accountable. But he's fucking 25 years old now, so he can do whatever he wants, I guess. But he's gonna be in fucking trouble if he keeps going crazy out there. And like I said, Benoit Anthony is going to sub or chin Dustin. I think it's probably gonna be submission. I have a hard time seeing like Anthony knock him out, but it could definitely happen, bro. Dustin is coming off a knockout loss right now. I hope he submits him. Yeah, me too. In fact, I hope he submits him because I don't want to see Poirier go out fucking out cold, and that's gonna leave a lasting memory in our fucking brains forever for Poirier losing two times by knockout in a row. I honestly hope he just fucking submits him on the ground and just we Justin Poirier just fucking retires or some shit. As much as I want to see Poirier fight every time, he's always fun to watch out there. But I could see him just calling it off and just retiring. But yeah, he's already made a ton of money. It's not like he needs the money anymore, right? He's already made a ton of money out there now. All right, guys, I'm gonna be out of here soon, guys. We've been here fucking almost 2 hours now. I'm gonna watch some NBA and shit, chill out, make some food. Yeah. I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with me, man. Yeah, it's 5 rounds. It's 5 rounds. Boo. It's 5 round fight, guys. AJ is live right now. Make sure you guys go hang out over there. I'll be there right now. Maybe I'll be there on my phone watching the stream and shit, hanging out with you guys over there. Yeah, I'll be live for. I'll be live tomorrow, Wednesday. Then we'll be live for that press conference on for UFC 299. I don't think the press conference is gonna be all that entertaining, to be honest. This would be a fun press conference though. Still, I'll always go live for press conferences for pay per view, and then we'll be live for PFL during the Thursday morning or 11 p.m. in the morning. We'll probably be live for Ngannou versus Joshua card. Then we'll be live for 299. So I'll be live almost every single day this week. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging with me, man. I'm gonna be out of here. 2 hour stream. Just came out here to hang out with you with everyone. I mean, yeah, shout out to Antoine, shout out to Anakin, Infected, Shansi, Ernie B, everyone, Luis, Emperano, Anakin, Skywalker. I mean, shout out to West Coast. Shout out to remember Jacko. I mean, everyone, all the homies, Nate Brown, Fight Ram, West Coast, everyone, man. I appreciate you guys as always. I'm gonna be out of here, guys. I hope you guys have a good night. Hang out. It is live right now. MMA Express live right now. Go hang out over there. He's good people, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.